everyone was on our side. Then we grew a little and romanticized the time I saw flowers in your hair. See, it takes a boy to live, it takes a man to pretend he was there.
It tends to bring you closer to whoever you're outside with, whether it's family or friends, because when you're in nature, you're just so much more aware of what's going on around you, and you tend to listen more to nature as well as to the other people that you're with. So you are drawn closer, I think.
It is so important for families to get out together, to learn, to grow, to experience the awe and the wonder of seeing an eagle flying in the air. And it's an experience that's invaluable, makes you healthy, makes your cheeks rosy.
When we talk about having some family time, we just find that that's a great way to kind of disconnect from what we're doing, just get out of the house, go outside and go walk somewhere, wherever it is.
Tell you how many times that we've stopped whatever we're doing, whether it be making dinner or, hanging out. If we see a few deer come out of the woods, we all flock together and get the binoculars out and see what's out there just to see.
Be in my eyes, be in my heart, be in my eyes, be in my heart.
So my grandma's property is just 10 acres that's in Plainfield, and there's no roads through it and no one can develop on it. The property ties all of us together. Our entire family went out there and we had picnics out there. You don't have to worry about anything. Your entire family is there. No one can go inside and watch TV or worry about football or anything. It's just a really good time for the entire family without being inside.
We have grandchildren, and so yeah, I'm kind of doing more with my grandchildren than I actually do with my children, because I have more time, of course, and the response is great. It's a lot of fun getting them outside and doing things with them.
Now I think we've learned that it's very important to teach our kids and our grandchildren to have that connection, to know where your food comes from, to know where your life comes from.
It's really a core fabric of our family. When we're happy, when we're celebrating something, we go to nature. When we're sad, when we're mourning something, we go to nature. It's healing for all of us. It brings us closer to each other.
You forget how interesting things can be to a little kid, and then when you start to point them out, you start to experience it again because you get to share it with them.
I think the most rewarding thing of being a parent is to see what you've taught them, see what stuck, see what actually is going to be the legacy that you leave. And when I look at my daughter and my granddaughter playing in the woods, how can you go wrong? Sorry.
When my kids were little, I was working really hard, lots of hours, and I used to drive down the road on my way to work every day and pass this beautiful forested area, which I consider the absolute most beautiful portion of Kendall County. And I would always tell myself, someday you will be able to enjoy that. Those woods are still being vigorously fought for by the Forest Preserve District and the Conservation Foundation. So there still will be an opportunity for me to take my grandchildren there.
My grandma is actually pretty excited that the Conservation Foundation now is going to own the land, because she knows that no matter what happens in our environment outside of that, our family is going to be able to go back to that 10 acres whenever they need, because it is saved.
If there were not open spaces to come to, I think all the relationships in my life would just have a lot less dimension. It gives you a lot more things to talk about.
It begins with all of us in our own backyards, with our own families, with our friends. Be the example, the change that you wish to see in this world.
So be in my eyes, be in my